wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great start to 2026. So we're underway. A couple of changes for the Blades. Burrows and Campbell to the bench. McCallum and Bamford into the team. Quite a high line from Leicester as McCallum will chip this one towards the far post, headed into the air by a Leicester defender, back across by United. Another Leicester head on it, and then it's headed towards goal and into the hands of the goalkeeper, but I think the referee had seen a foul. Ball over the top here, looking for Bamford. Bamford unable to get on the end of that one. It runs behind for a goal kick. Good ball over towards that right flank. Siriki gets on the end of it here. Ball chipped into the box towards Bamford. Bamford's shot. It's not a bad hit, is it, from Patrick Bamford? Really difficult angle there. Callum's pass, looking for Bamford, on the hunt again for another goal. He's controlled this one, and the ref's seen a foul. Nudging the back there by Bamford. Brooks, great work from Brooks. Gets into the box, crosses it in, kick behind for a corner. Really good work from Andre Brooks there. They've got everybody back like Leicester City to defend this. McCallum will take it, takes it short to the edge of the box. No one's picked up. O'Hare crossed it towards it. Cannon, his shot's blocked. Cleared by United, towards United on the edge of the D rather. They try and get it back in there. Calls for handball, nothing given. Here's McCallum's throw. It's a decent one. Flicks on here by United. Almost fell to Bamford. Cleared away by Leicester. Not completely cleared though. And it's going to come off Bindon and then off the defender for Leicester. Here comes the corner from McCallum. McCallum left-hand corner. It's catching practice for Stolarczyk on this occasion. Siriki looks for Cannon. Cannon makes a run. Will try and get in there. Has that come off the defender? It has. Corner comes in from the right. Dangerous, more dangerous. Could fall to the edge of the box, and Brooks. And he's mishit that shot. Here's Brooks in a good position. Plays it across, cleared away by Leicester again. But you're starting to get a feeling it's only a matter of time that a cross from the right is going to lead to a goal. This one in again, and that could have gone anywhere. It could have hit Ben Nelson and gone in. Really good start. Here's O'Hare. O'Hare leaves it for Brooks. Brooks finds Bamford. Bamford kills it. Keeper makes a save. And then a defender hacks it away. Here's Samari for Sheffield United. He moves it over towards that right-hand side. Controlled by Brooks. Now, here is Siriki. Brooks again. Brooks driving towards Luke Thomas. Takes him on. Wins a corner. McCallum's corner. Over the head of Tanganga. And it bounces behind. Samari. McCallum, he's misheaded that one. I can't imagine he was going for goal there. He was trying to head that one across. Brooks, Siriki on the overlap. Brooks held up on the right corner of the box. Samari lifts it over. That's a great ball for Cannon. Cannon on the right, gets it back to Siriki. Deflected to Brooks. Brooks, right corner of the box again. Under a bit of pressure here. Goes back to Siriki. Samari again. He clips it into the far post. Not a bad ball, that, towards McCallum. McCallum's cross! And it was O'Hare running in, and he wasn't too far away from getting on the end of that. Kept in by United on the right-hand side. They'll keep the pressure on. Here's Brooks. Tries to turn away from Thomas. Siriki, great first touch. Gets past his man. Goes on the outside. Lifts it in. Another corner for Sheffield United. Tanganga again with his arms in the air from this corner from the right. Clipped in towards Tanganga's header! And there he is! There is the opening goal! He said, give it me, from the corner. And then he rose up and powerfully headed that one home. And it is the skipper with his first United goal in the Championship who heads that one in. And Sheffield United's dominance finally pays dividends. They're a goal up here on New Year's Day. Sheffield United 1, Leicester 0. Mavrodides on this left. He's got support as well, back in towards Mavrodides. Bindon's done well there to get his body in the way. He's going to concede a corner. Corner comes in for Leicester. Cooper was flapping a bit at that one, but the ref's seen a foul. There's the half-time whistle. Some very satisfied Blades fans, but boos from the away end. No changes at the break. As Leicester are now on the pitch and ready to kick things off, so the Blades will be kicking to the Kop in the second half. No one's going to reflect after the game on that little passage of play there. But here's Brooks though. In the meantime, can he get a second here? Brooks pulls it back. Big chance for Cannon. He scores. 2-2 for Tom Cannon. He scores against his old club. Composed finish in front of the Kop. Slides to his knees and punches his badge on his chest. Fist bumps from Chris Wilder. That should be the goal that sets Sheffield United on their way to 3 points on the 1st of Jan. It is Sheffield United 2, Leicester 0. Free kick here, United with another chance to get the ball in the box. Here's Brooks's cross. Keeper positive. Offside flag has gone up, so it won't count even though the ball has found its way over the goal line. Here's O'Hare. O'Hare, edge of the box, in towards Samari. Pulls it back. Big chance maybe for O'Hare. The keeper's looped it up with his right hand. Here is Fatawu. Fatawu is going to have a dig from distance here. It looked like a goal kick from here, but the ref's given a corner. Here's O'Hare's going to hit one, and he mishits that one. It goes well wide. Now James will jog forward. He's held up ever so slightly, tries a back heel. It comes off a United man, and behind him for a corner kick. Here comes the corner for Leicester. It's hung into the air, headed by Nelson. Then Thomas appeals for a handball, nothing given. Shot driven in, and Nelson, the centre half, kind of threw his left boot at it. Here's Ayo. This is the best spell that Leicester have had. They haven't really created anything, but they've had a bit more pressure as the ball comes in here from Thomas. Miss-hit clearance, and that again could have gone anywhere. Bindon puts his arm in the air. He rolled up towards the corner flag and tried to play it off the defender, but couldn't win the corner kick. Samari hits one here. Well, he was urged to shoot as he ran onto that one, and he didn't need an invitation, did he? It's a good turn from Monga. He's been bright since he's come on. Here's the other change that came on with him, Page. Now back to Chowdhury. Chowdhury's chipped pass. It's a gorgeous ball into the box here. Cooper gets there, though. It was dangerous, that. Here's the free kick for United, lifted in, headed away by Page, cleared by Leicester. Here's Monga. Monga on the left-hand side will go on the outside, crosses it in straight into the hands of Cooper. Here comes the set piece then from the right-hand side, clipped in, headed away by Samari to the edge of the box. Harmer's clearance. Can he get it to O'Hare? He just can't. It's won back by Leicester. Ayew thinks about a shot and checks back. Good work from Samari to block him off, actually. A chance to get a cross in here, kept alive by Leicester, played to the edge of the area, and James, excellent from Cannon, and then Samari gets in there. Harmer back to O'Hare. O'Hare's shot blocked. Campbell goes backwards here to Burrows. Campbell. Harmer strokes it in towards Arblaster. Siriki to Chong. Siriki. Arblaster looks for the run of Siriki. What a pass from Arblaster across the face in goal! What a goal from Sheffield United! Fantastic football! Brilliance from Arblaster. Finds Siriki. He plays it across. O'Hare with the finishing touch. Chris Wilder's loving it. And so are three sides of Bramall Lane. Blades 3. Leicester 0. What a start to 2026 for United. Riedervold has fouled James here, but the rest wave play on, and there's a shot from James, and it's snuck in, so there'll be no clean sheets. James hits one. It's a really good hit from him into the bottom corner, so a consolation for Leicester late on. It'll be no more than that. United will be frustrated that they've conceded here. Sheffield United 3, Leicester 1. Arblaster, O'Hare. Here's a chance for Chong if he can get past the man he has. Got past Nelson. He's got two inside. He's hit it straight against Akoli. Wrong decision, wrong type of pass there from Chong. Needed to just play it low, away from the defender, and he booted it straight at his chest. And that would have been 4-1 if he'd have got it past that one defender. There were two Blades players queuing up there in Harmer and Campbell. O'Hare. Chong, that's better. Good turn. Passes it and spreads it across towards Harmer in space. Burrows on the overlap. Harmer might fancy a dig. Harmer will fancy a dig. Deflected behind for a corner. Corner taken short. Ref has a look at the watch. There's back heel from O'Hare to Harmer. Harmer tries a back heel, quite as successful. There's the full-time whistle. United start the year with a win. 3-1 here. Goals from Tanganga, Cannon, and a wonderfully worked goal for Callum O'Hare to wrap things up. There was a late consolation for Leicester City from Jordan James, but this was a dominant win, and it could have easily been more on the night. 3-1 is the least that Sheffield United deserve from this display. Comfortable, it's back-to-back wins. United starting to move up the table now, and they'll be looking upwards and thinking what can be possible if they can stretch a good run together here. They are only 8 points off the top 6.